In a world where the paranormal is just a breath away, we're spanning the globe to bring you the best in paranormal news. This is the Week in Weird. Hello, and welcome back to the Week in Weird. Some of the most haunted items in the world will begin to make their way across England starting this week as part of an exhibition. The objects are supposedly extremely cursed and have been plagued with paranormal activity for years. The owners of the collection, Lee Steer and Lindsay Sheeran, say that people contact them from all over the world to help out with items that are giving the owners paranormal problems. They've amassed a rather large collection and are showcasing the creepiest on the tour. Steer and Sheeran will be taking their haunted items to locations throughout England and hope to bring them to the US at some point in the future. A few of the items that will be on display are several paintings and, of course, the ubiquitous haunted doll. The Crying Boy painting is thought to be the cause of several house fires in which everything but the painting was destroyed, and people report that if you look at the painting for too long, you experience feelings of depression, anxiety, sadness, or anger. The Love Letters painting is a portrait of a U.S. Senator's 4-year-old daughter named Samantha, who died tragically in 1887. It's believed that Samantha's spirit haunts the painting, and people have claimed that the expression on the girl's face will suddenly change. Finally, the bridal doll has been reported to scratch its owners, give people horrible nightmares, and apparently strongly dislikes married men. She's also believed to have set off fire alarms, broken various objects, and has been the cause of multiple power outages. Now, like you, I believe in most things paranormal, but I've never really believed that objects can themselves be haunted. To me, it just seems a bit far-fetched. And with that, it's time to go score at the Conspiracy Crack House. Smooth. The internet has been abuzz for some time now with a conspiracy theory surrounding First Lady Melania Trump and whether or not she has a body double that appears alongside the president from time to time. More fuel was spread on the fire recently when photos emerged of her and President Trump as they visited a memorial to victims of a storm-ravaged Alabama town. In the photo, Melania is pictured standing next to the president, but some have wondered if it's in fact her, and many speculated that it wasn't. Given her reserved nature and propensity for wearing sunglasses, it's easy to see how a fake Melania theory has gained traction. Now here's the original image side by side with a similar known photo of the First Lady. Some on social media have used this type of comparison to point out the subtle differences between the real Melania and the imposter. Both the White House and the Secret Service have denied that the First Lady uses a stand-in, and Melania's spokesperson has yet to return my calls or to respond in any way to the story. My own feeling is that the stand-in theory doesn't go far enough. In fact, I think Melania is actually an alien as well as being an extremely talented makeup artist. And since everyone already knows that other presidents have interacted with aliens in the past, why cover up Melania's true nature now? The truth is out there. Our last story is sure to excite any Star Wars fans out there. The country that gave us mimes, blue cheese, and Gerard Depardieu has now given us something even better. The French Fencing Federation has now recognized lightsaber dueling as a competitive sport and has given the iconic weapon the same status as traditional fencing blades. The lightsaber replicas can't cut an opponent in half, unfortunately, but they do look, feel, and sound pretty similar to the George Lucas version. The goal, according to Sergei Obalay, the Federation's Secretary General, is to draw more young people into fencing and to fight France's epidemic of childhood obesity. He's hoping that the use of the lightsabers will compete with the popularity of much more sedentary video games. Sadly, since it's still a niche sport, there's no chance we'll see lightsabers being used in the 2024 Paris Olympics, which is kind of a shame. But perhaps we can use them here for the upcoming 2020 Democratic primary race. Wouldn't it have been so much better in 2016 just to have handed Bernie and Hillary a couple of lightsabers and just let them go at it to determine the winner, as opposed to the carnage their actual campaigns caused? Just saying. And that wraps it up for this week's edition of The Week in Weird. I'm your host, Matt Bleistein, and I'll see you next week.